Shalom. Praise King How Bashem, now Shai Bashem, Mahakadesh. The brothers and sisters of Great Millstone and Shalom to Alakim, pushing this word in sincerity and truth. This is Kazak from Jamaica, from the James Jamaica camp. And, I know brothers supposed to preview with this video, supposed to know this video on the screen. It's three young men, right, who say they was former Hebrew Israelites, right? But based on my analysis of this video, right, any brother can tell that these men were not a part of Great Millstone, right? Because as I can see, them are some very young men, were very immature, right? They have no spiritual maturity, right? The fact that the things that they must speak, the fact that them do a video with supposedly supposed to be edifying, right? Because as a Hebrew Israelite, that's what you learn, you know what I mean, to edify. See, so them supposedly do a video to edify, right? But in the midst of the video, them eat, right? Eating, not even say, oh, alright, having a small snack, but like having full on mouthfuls of food in their mouth, having mouthfuls of food in their mouth, right? And speaking while chewing, right? That's stupid, yeah. Right? That is indiscipline. That is immature. You know what I mean? A man in the truth will not do that. See, yeah, you have brothers who do lessons and like probably take a bite of maybe a little biscuit, or you know, or drink some tea or some water. But these men having a full meal, yo, right? And the fact that they must speak while they must eat. But anyway, that's not the point of the video, right? This video just goes to show that not everybody will claim to say that them are Hebrew Israelite actually know the truth, are actually in the truth, or actually have faith, right? Because as I can see, these men's faith was small. See, based off of what they must say, like it seems as if they were in the truth from 2016. See, but now they're out of the truth, right? And I speak against the Hebrew Israelite doctrine. See, as far as I observe, based off of the things with them say, they never really learn much. Them only know like the basics. Don't eat pork and don't commit adultery and things like that. See, that's, to me, that's all that they knew, right? So as I said before, the law don't prescribe this truth for everybody, yeah? See, the parable of the sower, right? Get that. This is Matthew 13. Matthew 13 and verse 3. And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went forth to sow, and when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Some fell upon stony places, where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprang up, because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. But other fell in good ground, and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, and some 30-fold. Right? So these men are the seeds were basically were fell in stony places. Right? They had no roots. You know what I mean? Them just came up because in the video, the the brother on the left, right, with the sandwich in his hand, in the black tank top, right. Basically them said that he was one of the one of the fiery type of brother them, basically. You know what I mean? He was all over Twitter, right? Them said that if you were Hebrew Israelite and you were on Twitter, you had to know this guy. I didn't know. I don't know him, right? But obviously he was one of them fiery type of brothers, yeah. But guess what? Him sprung up in stony places, but which him never have any root. There was no grown theme rooted, right? So when certain things come, him get scorched, right, and dried up. See, cause them no, even though the whatever branch them never really the truth, right. Well, yeah, you can say them never the truth, right, because at one point this brother say he would just have sex with a girl that wasn't his wife, that he wasn't married to, right? So obviously them don't know certain certain parts of the doctrine, right? Because the word marriage is sex, right? Marriage is sex. See, so once you're having sex with a girl, you're literally married to her, unless it was committing adultery. You know what I mean? Anyways, this is Isaiah 46:8. It says, "Remember this, and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O you transgressors." Right? See, coming in at this truth, you're supposed to you put on a manly character, right? You learn how to operate and carry yourself as a true man of the Lord. Yeah. Now these men behaving like niggas, yo. See, eating and speaking and eating. You know what I mean? Bringing out no scriptures at all. Yeah. Alright, so this is Deuteronomy 29 and verse 2. And Moses called unto all Israel and said unto them, "You have seen all that the Yahweh did before your eyes in the land of Egypt unto Pharaoh, and unto all his servants, and unto all his land." Right, now this precept speaking of the Israelites back then. Right, they saw the miracles that the Lord did. Right, they experienced the deliverance from Egypt. You know what I mean? Them experienced the curses that the Lord poured out upon Pharaoh. Right, them experienced a lot. Right, the Lord fed them in the wilderness. The Lord opened the Red Sea, part the Red Sea for them cross out of Egypt. Right, but going down to verse 3, it says, "The great temptations which thine eyes have seen, and the signs and those great miracles, yet Yahweh hath not given you an heart to perceive, and eyes to see, and ears to hear unto this day." Right, so a lot of people are going to see things and hear things, yo. Seeing their mind are going to resonate with the truth, because as the scripture says, them have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge. Right, they believe that there is an Almighty. They believe that there is a higher power, but them lack understanding. See, and this is what fall upon these men. See, them know that, look, there is a power, right? And at one point, them believe in the truth, them believe in the scriptures and things. See, but as we say, them fell upon stony grounds. Them seed fell upon stony grounds. See, so therefore they never have any root. So they're not growing at the truth. Alright. So now them heart, the Lord made them heart fat. Right? Them cannot perceive. No matter right now, the state with them there is no way you can convince them about the truth anymore. Right? That's it for them. So, um,
Like, I just hated the world. We wasn't even keeping the commandments. We hated niggas that wasn't keeping the commandments. Oh God. Do y'all see how, bro? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. I will literally have sex with a girl I'm not married with, and literally after, as soon as I'm done, and be like, I go into the be like, I'm gonna be like, if these niggas who don't keep the laws going to hell, after a nigga just nutted, like, and that's the funny thing about, even on not only Hebrew Israelite, it's all religion in general. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about specifically about the Hebrew Israelite doctrine, because that shit really,
They make you hate your love. They was making me hate my own people. Like,
hey, according to the scriptures, it's supposed to hate, right? It's the scripture, as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact. Alright. This is Matthew 19 and 29. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake shall receive an hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Right? See, look, you're supposed to abhor your dog literally hate your people, yo, like you that do them harm or anything like that. You know what I mean? The scripture says no man can hate his own flesh. See? So you now go literally have some form of hate as what you would have for the enemy, right? For the other heathen nations, right? But look, you're supposed to disdain, you're supposed to distance yourself from the way how these people want you to live, right? You know what I mean? You're supposed to hate them behavior. You're supposed to hate the things that them do and the mindset, how them think, what them say, right? Because them not of this truth, yo. Them don't believe in this truth. See me? Them don't believe in a righteousness. Yeah? So you're supposed to hate that. That's how you hate, yo. You don't literally hate your family. Right? Right. Plus the scripture tells it says it's a man's enemy are those of his house, of his own household. Right? In not talk about your literal enemy like Esau, you are gonna do your harm. Even though your own family are gonna sell you out in the time to come. See, because them don't believe in the truth, they don't believe in the power, right? Them believe in a Esau. So once certain things reach them, right? And them know and basically them believe that the only way to get out of that problem is to sell you out. God damn it, your own mother are gonna sell you out, yo. Your own children are gonna sell you out. Right? In order to get comfort, right? Which them still not gonna get because Esau is the devil, right? Esau the devil. See, he only use right. He use him basically psychology from people all the time. Right. So
Bro, they really made
look at this.
they make you have so much hate today, bro. That's what's amazing. But they made me hate everything.
Dude, yes, a bad man, you're supposed to hate everything, right? Look for what take place in the earth now. Right? Look for what take place in the earth, right? You tell me that you don't hate the fact that faggots and lesbians now have the right to do whatever the fuck them want, right? You don't hate the fact that because a man make a certain choice in his life, him have the right now to force it upon you, right? Because basically that is what this whole pride thing is. This whole gay pride, LGBT and the gender benders and all of them, yo, right? Um they make decisions, right? Which the scripture said the Lord give them up to a reprobate mind. You know what I mean? See, they make them own life choices, right? And now them have the right to force for them choices upon you, right? To force you to appreciate them for whatever choice they're making in life. Come on. Oh, you don't hate that, yo, right? If me decide to eat what you call it? If me decide to eat breadfruit or whatever for breakfast, what does that give me the right to force what me decide to eat by other people? Right? No. See, not because you would make a certain choice in your life means everybody's supposed to accept you for that, right? Should we not accept if I say it go, why not accept the rapists them for them choice? Why not accept the a man we like for steal or a man we kill? See, why not accept them? See, why not let them live for them life? See, so how can you not eat everything, yo? You know what I mean? Women have more rights over you. See, your woman can commit adultery and you can do shit about it. Right? A woman can literally give you a jacket, as we call it out here in Jamaica. Right? Basically a child that is not your biological child. See? A woman can literally do that and face no consequences. Right? Unless a man decides to take up that in his own hands. And guess what? After that, he might get put to death. He might get put in a prison. See? So how can you not eat this fucking world, yo? Pardon my language. See? But yeah, you're supposed to hate this world, brother. Supposed to hate everything, bro. Alright, so give it. This is. Okay, this is 1 John 2:15. It says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him." Right? For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. Right? Continuing. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Yahweh Bashim Yahushai abideth forever. Right? So this even the scripture itself say, yo, you're supposed to hate the world, bro. You know what I mean? There is no love in this world as a man in the truth. Right? The scripture say, yo, with more wisdom make a wise man mad. Right? The more knowledge you have, or the more hold on, Salakia. Let me just read it. Let me just read it. This is Ecclesiastes. This is Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes 1:17. And I gave my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also is the expiation of spirit. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. Right? So yes, naturally you're gonna hate things, brother. Yeah? Once you start gain wisdom and you start increase in knowledge, right? Knowing the things that will take place in the earth. You know what I mean? Knowing the things that what Esau do, right? What people are do. Seeing, yes, of course you're gonna mad. Of course you're gonna have sorrow, right? And naturally that you're gonna hate. Seeing, so yes, you're supposed to hate, yo. Right? You're literally supposed to hate everything that is of this world. Right? Because as the scripture says, if it is of the world, it's not of the Father. If it's of the world, it's not of the Father, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Like, if like literally everything, like if you didn't, like, I just hated the world. We wasn't even keeping the commandments. We hated niggas that wasn't keeping the commandments. Oh God. Do y'all see how, bro?
That sound like a statement where the Lord I got put to death for, brother. I mean, it sound like a statement where the Lord I got put you to death for, like you literally willfully seeing don't keep the commandments. Right? We know that in this, unless he must speak to the fact that in this society we cannot keep all the commandments, right? And if not, because I cannot keep all the commandments here or the laws here, that don't mean say you don't uphold righteousness. You know what I mean? If a man commit adultery, right, you're supposed to tell him that. You're supposed to hate them for that. Yeah? If you have laws that can be kept, right? So if you must speak after that, fuck, then him wrong. Right? You're supposed to still hate them, not because you cannot keep the laws about wearing your what do you call it, wearing mixed material or things like that. That don't mean say you don't curse out a man or you don't hate a man for commit adultery, because that law can be kept. Alright? Just I gotta play a couple more seconds and stop this.
Bro, I will literally have sex with the. This is the way you interpret the Bible. This is the way you interpret the Bible. Nigga, the Bible is fucked. It's all, everything is all fucked up. It's just a thousand revisions. Literally
Published by the white man. The white man published it. I don't know who wrote it.
It's not even a white man. This is the Jewish people, bro. All them niggas on the top,
them niggas
bro.
published the Bible. Without them, we wouldn't be able to read the book.
That just goes to show that these men have zero faith at all. You know what I mean? Because it's through faith that, look, the scriptures, my youth, right? The Bible condemns Esau, the Bible condemns the other nations, and it shows it preach salvation for Israel over and over and over, yo. Right? So how can you try to discredit something where where I prescribe salvation for you, right? And destruction for your enemies. We have you in the state where they know. See, that is madness. But let's leave this video with one last precept. This is 2 Corinthians 3. So like 4 and verse 3. It says, "But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost." Right. So as we said before, the Lord don't issue this word out to each and every man. Right. Not everybody is supposed to get this. The heathen definitely not gonna get it. Right. But also not everybody of the nation of Israel gonna get it. Because countless times in the scriptures it tell us that the Lord blind our people. Right. 2/3 of our people blinded, right, to the scriptures. They're blind to knowledge. They're blind to who them be. Right. And the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai are the one who do that. Right. And them are gonna stay blind, stay in the dark until the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai decide to give them that put them back in them right mind, which is in the kingdom. See, so with that, hopefully this video was edifying. Until the next one, I want to say our praises again to Yahweh Shem Yahushai B'Shem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and to the brothers pushing this word in all sincerity and truth. Shalom.